You're listening to the Reluctant Adult Podcast. If you like what you're hearing, follow us on social media and leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. This is the way.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a million.
This week from the internet, Playmates Toys ain't waving that white flag just yet. The Ninja Turtles just recruited America's secret weapon, a covert special operations force that answers to no one. Wait, we're still talking about G.I. Joe, right? Plus, Lego's latest innovation makes them look as smart as a brick. And McFarlane's NHL collectibles are getting so heated, they could make the ice melt and then do stuff to each other. That's the Reluctant Adult Podcast.
Don't you be a dummy! Buckle your safety belt!
Think, Billy. It's morphin' time! Huh?
Oh, welcome to another episode of the Reluctant Adult Podcast. My name is Paul, and I am joined, as always, by the man whose heated rivalry with Hasbro is a lot like the HBO series, just without all the gratuitous ice hockey, Bill!
Hi, everyone. That's right. Without all that ice hockey.
Have you started watching the heated rivalry?
No, that's a show or movie or whatever solely for my wife. I think my wife has watched it twice. She liked it so much. I don't.
What's wrong with you? You don't like simulated male on male sex? That's not up your alley? You got to be more worldly, Bill. You got to see how the other side lives.
I understand. I understand how my side works, so I can kind of like just transpose myself against myself and understand that that's how it would work.
I'm learning a lot.
I get it.
I'm learning.
Good.
I'm learning a lot. I've only watched the first episode so far, but
yeah.
I feel like by the end I will have learned a lot. So mostly what my wife enjoys. So anyways, moving on. I was trying to think of someone to pit you against in that opening. It's like the Hasbro team. We don't really have a beef with them. We have a junior beef baddie with Mr. Stevie, but we've kind of let that go. There really was nothing. Yeah. It's a dark time. the Tron HasLab was a dark time for the team, so I think they're looking to move on.
We don't really have. We started off strong with rivalries. Like we really tried to make a few, and now they're all just friends. There's no real.
They're all friends,
rivalries.
or they they no longer do this. So like we don't really see them. There's nothing. There's nothing. There would just be very one-sided to be like F that guy, and then there's no response.
They'd never hear it.
Yeah. They won't. I mean, I think they're still watching. They probably just aren't creating content, so we don't really know. I'm trying to think. The biggest rivalry we had, or you specifically, was that guy who didn't like that you got the firehouse at the yard sale. That was a good one.
That was a very good rivalry. That lasted a while. That was good.
You made a T-shirt with his face on it. That's when
I donated it. I donated it to Goodwill, and I could never find it. It probably wound up in the bin somewhere. They
probably
like, this isn't
to an
good
incinerator. Enough. Yeah, no.
Maybe
those like make at home T-shirts. Like, I can't imagine any. Like, why would you buy that? Like, what's going on in your life that's like, I want this, someone printed this out at home T-shirt that if I wash it too many times, it will just be a plain T-shirt by the end.
Right. I'm wondering though, have you ever come across any for an event? I don't look at the shirts when I go to Goodwill. I really don't. I'm not that savvy when it comes to.
What am I looking for? What are you even looking for? Nirvana? Like a tour T-shirt? Right. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't. But people do. Clearly, that's a big thing.
They do.
So
it is.
They can have it. They can have it. That's for them.
They can. It is.
It's funny because that gentleman was mad at us, and then he was part of a podcast that I started listening to, and then they were doing like a live show on YouTube, so I started commenting, and they were like, come on the show, like then, and I did, and then we scheduled something for both of us to show up, and we like had a debate, and I think we won. Yep. I'm pretty sure that we convinced everyone that you were in the right. And then it's like, I guess that show still exists. I don't even that was it. Like, it's a very Truman Show situation where it's like, if I'm not watching it, it doesn't exist. I don't know. That show is still, I don't even remember what it was called. That's not to say it's not a good quality show. It's just like, I don't know. It just didn't stay on my radar.
The content disappears pretty fast, and then like every so often it'll come back. But I was thinking the same thing. There's things that I watch, like little shorts, and all of a sudden they're gone. They get removed from the algorithm or however it works, and you go on to something new.
There are definitely people that I remember following, and then I haven't seen them in a while, and like something will trigger that memory, and I'm like, what happened? Are they still in the biz? Are they still making content? It's hard out there. It's hard out there to keep consistent. The fact that we've done it for 322-ish straight weeks is it's a testament to how much
it really is
going in our lives. So
no
but we love it because you have weeks like this where you have this ginormous story that a story's good when the company involved asks people to take photos down. So I think we're in the clear now because it's been spread around so much. It's like when someone released the artwork for Mutant Mayhem, like the not even like the actual footage. It was just like the designs for it. And like half the internet got a cease and desist or like a whatever that strike is called. And that was new. That was new to us. But, they were very thorough. This one, not so much. I think Playmates reached out and just asked the first person to take it down, which he probably did. But obviously the damage was done. You can't put the genie back in the toothpaste bottle. So what we have here is a mashup between the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the G.I. Joes. And this is how the image was presented. It is clearly from like a PowerPoint. It has a nice header. Some of the images look like they are photographs of the figures. Some of the images are just 2D renders, drawings, if you will. So you have the 4 turtles. And this is where we're going to sort of debate whether these were the correct choices for the mashup.
Give me a second.
Leonardo.
Do you have Donatello's name? Because do you have his G.I. Joe name?
Oh, who he is?
At the ready. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. No, I had it, and I don't. That's why I'm looking. They just made a figure of him, too, in the classified
Dial
series.
Tone? Is that it?
Thank you. That's it. Yeah,
okay.
Thank you.
And he has does he have a little mustache there? I feel like there's a little something in the beret.
He does have a mustache.
So he's got his bow, and it's like it's got a gripper on the end. Is Dial Tone like a mechanical guy? He does machines. He does G.I. Joe machines.
He does machines. He's like communications and everything.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, so that's fine. I think that's a fine choice. Leonardo is Snake Eyes because swords. I mean, I think that's goes without saying because of swords. So. I don't know. I mean, he's the leader, so that would be like he should be Duke, but they went with swords, so that's fine. And then Raphael is
he's Roadblock,
or like they changed that character. I think got his name changed at some point.
He's Roadblock because famously for us, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are black. So
that's true. We did confirm because of the the Power Rangers comic, the crossover. The turtles are African American, as are one of our famous, often repeated, but no more. We learned this week that you can't upload old content on TikTok, or they will give you a strike because it's unoriginal. That's how they say it. You're copying yourself, and they don't want that. They just don't want to pay you, is what they don't want. So Raphael has a big Gatling gun. That's fun. And then Mikey is Shipwreck, and he comes with a pigeon because Shipwreck comes with a little birdie. So that's like
he comes with a parrot. Yes, and famously, Raphael Michelangelo was a sailor in the
Sailor
original
Mikey,
toys. Sailor Mikey.
That's right.
Yes.
So great choices there. Leonardo, I get why they went with Snake Eyes because he's a more dynamic character, and swords. But the fact that there's no Duke, it just doesn't hit me right. Maybe Splinter should be Duke. We don't see Splinter. Now, those are fine. Those are fine. The villains are where I think this line might get me. First of all, we have a Krang's android body as Destro. And this is just like a very fun design. You got the silver head, you got the vaginal collar that we talked about with the Super 7 figure. And they got Krang in there. The problem with these, they're all probably going to be the same size. So this is going to be a very tiny Destro, unless they make him a deluxe. But I know they won't. And then Shredder is Cobra Commander, because duh. So he's just Makes a blue sense. Shredder. There's really not anything to him that says Cobra Commander. I wonder if you pop his helmet off, if he's got like a snake face. That would be a nice touch.
Well, I mean, he's got the Cobra Commander faceplate. It's not necessarily the
does it go all the way up? You can't see his eyes at all. It goes all the way up.
You can't see his eyes.
Well, then I hope he does have the snake head underneath. But I don't. That would be giving them a little too much credit, I think. Also, they're final year. So, and then here's the real winners of this: Rocksteady and Bebop. They are the Dreadnoughts, correct?
They are the Dreadnoughts. A couple of them, at least. We got
a couple
Buzzsaw
of them, sure.
And who's he supposed to be? Ripper? It might be Ripper.
I don't know. He's got a really large two-handed gun with two spinning cones at the end, drills, if you will. Sure. So these look fun. These two, and then Krang, I think, are the winners of this if they turn out as nice as they do in this PowerPoint. So that's cool. That's a lot of figures. 8 figures. We only got 3 for the Godzilla crossover.
Sure. We have more coming because we have vehicles.
Well, that's the thing. This is quite the extensive line because not only are there 8 figures, there's vehicles because you can't have G.I. Joe without vehicles, and then Turtles also have great vehicles. So here you have, is this a specific G.I. Joe vehicle that is crossed over, or is this just like a helicopter?
It's probably the Dragonfly, but it's the TMNT.
Oh, the Dragonfly.
Turtlecopter.
There you go.
Yeah, it's the Dragonfly.
Because it's the Turtlefly copter, so not
Yeah.
That's not clever at all. Dragonfly into Turtlefly. What the hell is a Turtlefly? But it's very cool.
Should have made it Turflightle. That would have been better.
Turflightle?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Mikey that was Mikey's name in the 2012 Turtles. His superhero name. He was Turflightle.
I don't remember.
And he was the bug.
I don't know.
Okay.
I believe you, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Trust me.
I do trust you. So it's got like punching gloves, boxing gloves, plungers. It looks like it's got a red button.
Very reminiscent to the old Turtlecopter, which is great.
Yes. Right. Yeah. So there's a lot of creativity went into this. It looks very fun. But that's not all. Here we have 2 more. I didn't even notice at first that this was 2 things. So you have a smaller motorcycle, like the one that had the sidecar that was a trash can. So this is sort of looks like this, but also looks like the G.I. Joe. Like I have this classified figure that came with I don't know, come with Duke. I think it did. Did it come with a Duke? Or was it like a new Duke?
A new Duke.
I feel like it did come with a new Duke. Anyways, that's cool. And it has a plunger that either shoots out. It looks like it's probably a missile that shoots out. And this is called Shell Kraken. But even more interesting than that, we have a box back here that is a vehicle and a figure. And what is the vehicle? AWE Shell Striker?
Yeah, the Awe Striker.
The Awe Striker
would be the G.I. Joe name.
Yeah. So that's an existing vehicle. And then the pack-in figure, you got April O'Neil
as Scarlet.
And I imagine she's Scarlet, yeah. I was gonna say Lady J, but that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, she's Scarlet, yeah. So that's great. We don't even have an April in the normal. So do you think these figures are supposed to be like the remastered figures? Is that the vibe you're getting?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, because they're not anything else that I like can think of. So I'm thinking they are supposed to be like the bodies are similar to the remastered figures, which is fine. I think that's the way to go. Like treating that line like it was back in the 80s and doing these mashups moving forward.
Do you think we'll get these? Do you think
there's
enough time? Or is this just this is what could have been?
So that's the $1 million question. You showed this to me, and my first instinct was to question whether it was even real or not. I was like, this could be AI. We don't know.
My first
but
instinct
since then,
all the time now. Yes.
It has to be. It has to be now. But since then, it does seem like it's been confirmed, even going so far as Playmates asking the person to pull it down. And they usually don't do that unless it's legit. So will we get these? I think if they've reached the point where they are being solicited, and clearly they have made these figures, the turtles are actual. I mean, they could be prototypes like cobbled together, but I think we're going to get them. And then it's sort of like one of those funny things where even if these become like the #1 toy in the world, oh well, Playmates has the next 12 months to push out product because we still don't know if they gave it up or they got priced out. We just don't know. But the fact that they were clearly putting in more work in the past year and a half than they have the last 30 years, it seems like they were either trying to impress
that's what it seems like to me, is that they were really trying to
be
like,
we can do good stuff. We can do it. And we're still relevant. Yeah. But too little too late, I guess.
If that's the case. Oh, that is sad.
But then it's like, this is the best they had to offer, just mashing it up with other properties.
IP,
like,
yeah.
You gotta, I mean, because like, what more can you do? Mattel already did He-Man. I mean, you do, and Hasbro did Power Rangers. Like, what else could you do at this point? So, we'll get. Are these something that you would buy if you saw these?
I'd have to see them. I really would.
You have to see. Yeah, I have to see them.
The answer probably is yes. But if I saw the villains, because it's a 50% mock-up versus. I mean, they're all mock-ups, but illustration versus like a render.
Yeah.
And if I saw them, like I said, Destro's pretty cool. The Destro.
He looks cool. It's all about how they execute. Like if he's going to be teeny tiny. Like if these.
I'm not so impressed with Rocksteady because
turtle.
Right, Rocksteady doesn't look that great. He just looks too close to.
He's so wide.
He's so wide.
He's a big
He looks
boy.
too close to the actual Rocksteady, in my opinion.
But I like that. I like that about it. But that's fine. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if we even see these. I don't know. But that was a big story that sort of set the internet on.
It did. That's like one of those that falls under the category of Monday news, where it's like we have our show already recorded, and then a huge story drops, and we have to wait. So,
well, it was leaked. It wasn't officially released. I don't know.
No, I get it.
You see the Japanese characters on it, so this was not
right.
Not. I mean, who knows? Who knows? But we got it.
That tends to be the trend.
It's
with
out
us,
there.
Is that everything falls under after we get the exciting stuff. But we have to build for the next week. So
if we were smarter, we'd probably record on Mondays to avoid that. But no, we like to have it.
I like the schedule we have.
And it's like we're recapping the week. And it's like, okay, well now you builds the anticipation for the next week.
This week in action figure news.
News. All right, let's see. Should I do my weekly bin store report?
Sure.
All right. So I went today. Saturday is the day I want to go now because even though it's the most expensive day, everything is $20. This is the day that you're going to see everything that they have. If you wait, the good stuff gets picked over. So I went. The whole family went. Everyone's very excited about going. The first thing. I was walking around. I was like, I'm going to leave without taking a picture. But then something caught my eye, and I was like, all right, here we go. So I saw this Transformers box, and it was it's not like a normal Transformers box. It's one of the crossover lines, Gigawatt, which is the Back to the Future Transformer. So I was like, oh, that's cool. That's definitely worth $20. I look at it, and I was like, I don't think that's what that character is supposed to look like. So the toy inside of the box is that RC? Like a version of RC?
Probably, yeah.
Very pink.
Very pink. It's got to be
futuristic RC. Looking non-Earth vehicle.
Maybe from Transformers 1.
Maybe, yeah. She's not a motorcycle here, so wherever she was a car, yeah. So that's fun. I don't know how much that character would sell for, but I did not pick that up, not for 20. Maybe when I go back later in the week for $5, maybe I would pick that up. They had plenty of this Batmobile. Who made these? What company?
Spin Master.
Spin Master. They did that Batman Forever, like kind of retro. Like they weren't the exact Hasbro Kenner molds, but they were inspired by, like maybe to a fault. Yeah. These went real deep clearance at Target. I remember getting this Batmobile for like, it had to be under $10. And they just keep coming to the store. So they didn't sell a lot of them. They got a lot left over. Bad.
It's my favorite Batmobile.
Did you open it?
Yes.
Did you open it? Okay.
I did.
I want to do like an unboxing or something. I feel because the packaging is so nice. I don't want to just open it and then.
Well, I bought two because they were so cheap. So I have one in box, and then I think I kept the box too because it's one of those things where it's a cardboard tray on the inside. There's not much to it. Like you're not unwrapping anything. But it's a nicely sculpted Batmobile. Yeah,
that's good.
It's fun.
Does it have clear parts? Is it like clear where this like it seems like it would be clear, like so light can come through it?
Maybe in the canopy. Oh, like on the sides?
On the sides there.
I think maybe. I'd have to look at it.
It's not like stickers, is it? And then it comes with a Batman figure too, right?
It does, right.
So that's a good value. They had a few classified figures. I saw the Copperhead figure here, but it's blind box. Ooh. So it's older, and then it's like, what are you getting? What's inside? It's a risk. It's a real risk. So not for $20. Someone, one of our Instagram friends, also goes to the store, the same location, and he posted some photos that he got today. He got there before me, and they had a Cobra Commander. So I he either picked that up or someone else picked it up because I did not see that one. And then last week I got the Bluey house. This week they had the Bluey, what is the supermarket, but not the like 3-story one. I guess that's a different supermarket. That's just
Hammer Barn. Yeah.
Okay, that's like their everything store. So this one comes with like a voice modulator or something. You like talking to this little phone. But it was open. The box was open. It seemed like everything was in there. But for $20, this retails, I think, for maybe like $35 on clearance. So I was like, not right now. Maybe later, but not right now. They had a ton of pops. Obviously, for $20, nobody's picking these up. But they had a lot of pops. So I guess Target cleared out their pops. And then they started to have the Black Series figures. So there's like this. Who is this guy? He's from Andor. He's like
from Andor. He's one of the security security bureau, tactical bureau, or
not an exciting figure.
No, fun enough
on
though.
Clearance.
It's the one. Yeah, I got one, but I got him on clearance too. It is a Target exclusive.
Not for 20.
No.
So they had lots of that. And then they had the Tales of the TMNT vehicle with like the water squirting feature. So I don't know how much that. What I'll do is I'll scan it and see what Target is selling for. And if it's like $90, I'm like, well, I'll think about it. But if it's like anywhere between 30 and 35, I was like, I'd probably just rather get this fresh. Like, I don't need to risk it.
I think popping out of the
here's
box.
my haul. Here's my haul. Each of my kids picked out something. One of them got the Imaginext Bat Tank. Very cool. Wow. So that's like $40 at Target. So we got it for 20. And then this, I was just going to get this for me, but my youngest son was excited about it. This is a remote control ambulance, and it's 1/12 scale. So this is perfect for my wrestling figures, and I could have it drive in, and they could have an ambulance match. So it's very cool. It takes about 12 batteries, but thankfully it came with them. So when those die, I think it'll just be a stationary toy. But very fun. I'm already excited to go back next Saturday. You never know. You never know what they're gonna have. I love it. It's the best. It really is. I love it. It's really knocked down Goodwill. Like Goodwill, I'm like, I don't even care. Who
I wish I had a bin store as opposed to Goodwill. I don't even like going to Goodwill anymore because it's like I've seen through the veil.
Yeah, right. You've seen the Wizard of Oz. You know his secrets.
Yeah,
but
I'm not impressed. It is.
But you never know.
Right.
You never know. Something might slip through the cracks. That's the dream. You got to put in the legwork if you want to. We were watching that movie Holes. Have you seen that with Shia LaBeouf? Do you remember that from back in the day? I think I saw that in theaters. I don't know why. But we were watching that.
Weaver in it.
Everybody's in this movie. Sigourney Weaver, Henry Winkler, other people.
That is everybody as far as
Patricia
I'm concerned.
Arquette.
Those two.
It's star-studded. They were going to do, explain why I'm talking about this in a second, but they were going to do a gender-swapped version of Holes. So the story with Holes is the Sigourney Weaver runs this, like, the jail for children, basically, and she's not a good person, and she makes them dig holes because she's the lake went dry because it stopped raining because she's bad, and she's trying to find this treasure that her father thinks is out there. I don't remember why. I guess they threw it in the lake or whatever. So they every day they go out and dig, and that's why it's called Holes, because they dig it. But they were going to do a gender swapped version of Holes, and then someone, they've since decided not to do it, and someone's like, they probably said it out loud for the first time, where it's like, this movie about women is called Holes. Now, ooh. I feel like the poster alone would be trouble. But anyways, the reason I mentioned that is because it's like finding a treasure going to these stores and going to Goodwill. Like, you have no guarantee that you're ever going to find anything. But when you do, it's what a good feeling. It's so fun. So I like to share those stories with you. This is probably the biggest story that's like, they tried to not make it a loud announcement, but it has very serious ramifications for the future of Hasbro and HasLabs and just how things work. So Hasbro did a HasLab for a cantina for the Star Wars vintage line. You got this. You have your vintage cantina.
Yes.
And it did well. Did it unlock all the tiers or most of the tiers?
No. The last tier did not get through. Which I think was that guy right there, Nebron Leeds.
That guy right there? He's not.
Yeah. I think he
I might not even show this
the
image, but there is an image here that I put just to remind me to talk about this. So Bill As Is, they've been rolling out to people in the States and then other countries. Obviously, that's one of the big things about HasLabs is it's a worldwide program, so other countries can get it, and that's helpful because you know HasLabs only succeed if you sell enough. So if it was only the States, that would really limit like how many they could sell. So other countries are getting theirs. The United States was getting theirs. And then it came time to ship to our friends to the south in Mexico. And Hasbro was like, listen, no bueno. We're not gonna be able to deliver your HasLabs. You're not gonna get them. And we're not gonna tell you why. We're just gonna say, here's your money back. I think it was like, how much did this cost in US currency?
This was one of those options where there were two. So there was a lower end option that didn't have the second half of the cantina and less cups and places to sit, and then there was the higher end one. And I think the higher end one approached about $500.
Okay, $500. So one US dollar is almost 18 pesos. So do the math for yourself.
Yeah.
So they obviously refunded them that, but then they gave them a coupon or gift card for that same amount to go use on the Hasbro website. But I think there were some limitations on that. Like maybe you could only use it in like one transaction. You can't keep it forever. Like you got to use it now. They should have done this when that Tron HasLab was going. Maybe they would have got a few more backers that way. But what do you think about this? The fact that they went through this whole process, basically held people's money for a year, almost a year. And then they were just like, we just are not going to give you what you ordered. We're just not going to do it.
Do they have a
what do you
reason
think about
as
that?
To why? I mean, that's pretty shitty. But do you have
I think we can speculate. I think we can speculate that probably the prices of making it did not work out. But I don't really know. Because it's not like they didn't make it for Canada. They didn't make it for the UK. They just aren't shipping them to Mexico. Like, not great, guys. Not great. But I think Hasbro's trying to just, like, not have this be a big story and have people start asking questions. But I'm asking the question, what the hell happened? And how do people in Mexico feel about this? Like, is this going to, like, is Hasbro even going to be able to allow Mexico to participate in future HasLabs? And would the people even do it, knowing that there's a possibility that they don't even get their toys?
Well, HasLabs, but also at that point, I mean, what about just the Hasbro Pulse website entirely?
Sure. Yeah,
like
just anything.
So much of a hassle. Yeah, like
because it's like you pre-order through them, so you don't pre-order somewhere else, and then if you're told you're not getting your toys, well, then it's sold out everywhere else. I just can't have it then. So we don't have any answers right now. Maybe we will get them in the future. I think what will be interesting is when the next HasLab goes up, if people from other countries can order, if they see that they are restricted for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But I imagine this came down to dollars and cents, and they just were like, it's going to cost too much. We're going to lose money. But they probably should have just eaten that. Like, even if, like, I'm not their business manager, but the goodwill that you have just burned may hurt you long term. People are going to remember this.
Right.
What's that?
A whole country's goodwill, not just
a whole country.
Like,
whole
country.
Like
a group of fans, a whole country's worth of fans.
Yeah, it's not just like a message board. Like, it's a whole fucking country. But they decided. That's it. That's why you have heat with Hasbro, because of that. See, it all makes sense now. It all makes sense. It only took half the show to figure that out. All right, speaking of half the show, we're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, more show. There are a lot of wrestling action figure specific podcasts. So I don't really feel bad when we don't like really talk about wrestling figures, because there's definitely enough. There's enough. But like, in theory, I do collect wrestling. I don't really watch it anymore. For reasons, but like, I still grew up with it. It was a big deal. I grew up during the Attitude Era. The New Generation is like when I was really young. So like Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, like I love all that stuff. So when Mattel makes a wrestling action figure from an era that I enjoyed, and it's like really good, it looks like it's going to be really good, I think I want to check that out. So they did a new Ultimate Edition Shawn Michaels. And this is from when he won the Royal Rumble. He went all the way from number 1 to number... Well, he didn't get eliminated, so he has no number. So here you go. This is what it looks like. Very nice. They updated the packaging to be black. It's usually red and white. Now it's black and white. Very fun. Normally, the Amazon exclusives, they'll restock them once they sell out. That has not happened yet. So now that people are starting to get them and see how good the figure is, people are starting to get a little freaked out that he is sold out, because it's a very good figure. So here's the thing with this figure. It comes with 2 heads. This is something that I really applaud Mattel for doing, this new meme head. They're doing meme heads, meme alternate heads. So Shawn Michaels, this is the head he comes with in the box. I think they've used this head before, probably on the last Ultimate Edition. It's fine. I don't know. He is one of those faces it's hard to capture in plastic. But then the meme head is a kissy face, because famously at the end of the match he wins it, and they bring in, I think, Pamela Anderson and Jenny McCarthy. Like, that was like Baywatch singled out. Like, that was going to be a big thing going into WrestleMania. So he kisses them, and he's puckered up. This is a great head. Like, I think it's so funny. That really makes the figure. And then I was looking at this, and I was like, I feel like I've seen this head a lot recently. So I put together this graphic of like the John Hamm meme. I just felt like this really, really looks like it. I posted this on our Instagram, and I got a lot of love from the community. Like Steve Ozer, who works for Mattel on the WWE stuff, he collaborated with it, which means it shares to all his people. Like, everyone was loving it. So maybe we'll have some extra wrestling fans watching the show this week. So I want to make sure to show this guy off. I like this figure a lot. They've done a lot of fun like updates to the Ultimate figures. the main difference between like the Elite figure, which used to be their like highest end figure, and the Ultimate, is they give them the, I don't know the name for the torso movement, but instead of being like the ab crunch, it's like an ab rocker you can see there. And then they have the butterfly joints for the shoulders, which is very important. But this is like a new torso that's finally smaller. That was my big complaint with the Ultimates, is that everyone was like jacked and it looked ridiculous. So finally they have a smaller, like they used to call it the cruiserweight torso, but I would not classify Shawn Michaels as cruiserweight, but much more in proportion to what the actual person looked like. So good job, Mattel. Maybe now we can get on that list of review samples. Did you enjoy that review? I would like to get some free ones to show you. Here's the vest too, soft goods, but they did this really fun thing where they put plastic in between to represent the chains on the actual, vest. So very cool, very good stuff. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say about that. Were you a big Shawn Michaels fan growing up?
I don't know if I was. Can't say that I was.
Who was your guy? Who was your guy? You were Stone Cold guy, drinking beers,
no, I wasn't a Stone
riding
Cold.
your pickup truck.
The Attitude era.
That was the Attitude era. Yeah.
Who the heck did I? When I would tune in, who would I watch?
I'm just a sexy boy.
I can't say I can't say I gravitated towards Shawn Michaels. I didn't like the sexy.
He was too flamboyant. You didn't like, he was like a male stripper.
I didn't care for that.
I don't know why. Little boys loved it. I include myself in there. I had the like hat that he wore. I got that from the magazine. I remember getting that for my birthday. Oh, I loved it. But then on the flip side, was
Goldust
like the biggest
part
Bret
of the
Hart
Attitude
fan.
Era as well?
Goldust was definitely part of it. Were you a big Goldust guy?
I was not a big Goldust guy. No,
you weren't.
No,
I
liked watching him get his ass.
Would you like Bob Backlund? Oh, well, he was. Like? See, what a good.
Was I just a big fan of Mankind? I enjoyed McFarlane.
Oh, Mankind.
I enjoyed.
He was just on an episode of Boy Meets World.
Yeah, he was up.
Look at that guy.
Taking pictures.
All right, well, here's your chance.
Up in New Hampshire.
You're gonna give Sean a smooch. You can give Sean a smooch to make up.
That should have been. That's the picture. That should have been the picture for the thumbnail. It's just us going. There's mine.
There's yours. That's good. I'm looking at my wrestling sound thing. Hey, ready?
Looks like we have a new world champion.
We got a new world champion. Woo! So you have this too. Check this out. So when I was a kid, I had a wrestling ring that came with this little box, and it made sounds from wrestling, and it was so cool because it would do the ring bell. Like, you can do certain sounds yourself, but unless you're the guy from Police Academy, like, you're not gonna be able to do all these sounds.
We're not all Michael Winslow. Ooh.
We wish we were, but we're not. So this is something that's being sold right now. The company that makes this is the same company that makes Zany Trains, which we've showed off in the past. So I'm trying to get more information about it because he was kind enough to send us each one just sort of play with. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. My kids are having a lot of fun with it. It just has, how many is it? 4, 8, 12, 16 different wrestling sounds. So everything from the ring bell to ring announcements to like getting hit with a chair.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. Smashing them. Because, your voice gets tired after a while after making those sounds. There was one on here that was funny. Yeah, the count is reversed. It's supposed to go 1, 2, 3, not 3, 2, 1. They're not. The rocket's not going off, so that one's a little weird. But the other ones are fun. It's fun. So we'll include a link here, and he can leave a comment.
All right, that's enough. You're disqualified.
You're disqualified. That sounds like a ref. I wonder if the guy did all the voices. I don't know how he put this together. It's really fun though. So we'll let you know how to get that.
Yep.
If you want it, It's pretty cool.
Yes,
so,
and it's not just wrestling. There's multiple sound boxes as well.
Right, they sell different sound boxes. This one, if you buy this one, just does wrestling. It's not like you could change out the sounds, but you see the little icons on there to let you know what they mean. So this is a toy that makes the sounds for you that we like. Now let's talk about a toy that makes the sounds for you that we don't really like that much. At least I don't. I don't want to speak for Bill, but it was announced this week. This was Lego's big thing. This is like their Segway. You remember when the Segway was announced? It was announced as like, oh, it's going to change the world. And then it was just the Segway, if you even know what a Segway is anymore. So this is the Smart Brick from Lego. Here's a picture of it. Look at this. Right. Woo, it's shiny. So the idea here is they're making new sets, and then you have to incorporate this Smart Brick into it. And the brick has a speaker. It's got like computer chips. It knows stuff about you. Oh, it has lights. So basically, you incorporate it into these building sets, and depending on what you do in the building set, it's going to make different sounds. It's going to do different lights.
Yes.
But it only, you can only do those things if you have the Smart Brick. So you have to make sure it's charged. You have to charge it because it's a battery.
So certain tiles have the access to it. It brings me back to the old Comtech days with the World of Springfield a little bit and Playmates. Yeah. I mean, this doesn't seem like new technology to me. It just seems like Lego's version of it. And I think it's missing the mark. I mean, there's like you've mentioned with wrestling podcasts and everything, there are tons of Lego podcasts, and this has been talked to death already. So this is just our opinion as outsiders in terms of Lego.
Yeah,
I appreciate Lego. I'm not a Lego builder. I'm not a Lego enthusiast.
Not a Lego maniac.
I support it. I think they're fun.
I support it. Yeah.
Like my kids but I like what's the not off brand, but the one that they sell at Walmart.
Duplo? No, what is it?
No, not Duplo. Duplo.
Oh, Brick Mart?
No,
it's called
Brick Mart. Well, we had Funhole.
Walmart brand
for a while.
We had Funhole. I mean, there was a point in time where the patent for the Lego brick went into public domain, and then every company, literally every company that made toys. Creo from Hasbro, good lord.
Creo, Mega Bloks.
But none of them, none of them are as good as Lego.
Brickcraft
is that the word for it?
Is what is at Walmart. Yes, they do the Grinch ones, the holiday ones that go on clearance that I always grab. They did the recent King of the Hill that I got for Christmas.
Oh, that one's kind of weird. I don't like when they're bigger. I don't like when they try to make figures out of like multiple bricks. Like just be the little figure.
So
well, sure,
but it's you continue. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just like, they showed off all these different sets. There's like the cantina from Star Wars with the aliens, and it's like it's like you're pumping water. You have to go back and forth with this thing. So it's like you can change the speed of the song. But here's the thing. They showed off a lot of these, and the sounds are not the official Star Wars sounds. Like they're like the laser beams and the lightsabers. They're not the exact sounds from the movies. So I don't even know how you do this. Like, why not have those real sounds? At that point, why don't I just make the sounds myself? Why do I need you?
That's true. That leads it to this line with the Smart Brick is mostly, at least introductory wise, is geared towards kids and kid builds. Like, they're not complicated.
Well, yeah, it has to be.
It's meant for children to have that piece where they can have the sounds made for them. Which seems kind of odd because, like you just said, a kid can make those pew 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 pew. It's just that simple. You don't need the brick to incorporate that noise, or the lights even. Yeah. I mean, they've been making batteries for Legos since the 70s in my as far as I know.
That's
but
not
it's
new.
Like it's just
that's not
it's not
technology.
New. No, but and then some of the they're very like I said, it's geared towards kids. Yeah. But the sculpts of the vehicles, like the X-Wing, it looks a little bulky to incorporate the brick. It doesn't necessarily look like the best version of an X-Wing. It almost looks like the Galactic Heroes version, if you want to liken it to something Hasbro related.
Sure. Yeah, and then also they have to limit the number of pieces because the technology itself costs so much that these are expensive sets. So the brick count is down.
Each
this one
set
is, I don't
come
know
with
the
a
prices.
brick?
I think it has to. I think it has to come with a smart brick, or it wouldn't work.
Okay.
It would, like, the whole point of it is to have it, and you can see it comes with like a charger here. This is the charging station. It's like, go play with your Legos. Like, I can't. They're still charging. Like, well, that's a stupid sentence. What are you talking about? I'm just gonna have to make the noises myself, like the olden days. Pew pew pew.
Oh, it's like a
but
baby's
in theory,
toy.
it's fun. It's like a baby's toy. What? In theory, like, I get it, technology merging. Like, they're always trying to merge technology with toys.
Well, it's like
but
those
I feel
Mario
like if any
sets.
toy
I feel
it's
like those Mario sets didn't do
sets.
well. I feel like
They've
everyone
been
got
around
excited
so
when
long.
they announced Mario, and then they showed off what Mario actually was, and it's an LED screen on the face. It's reinventing Teddy Ruxpin with those LED creepy eyes.
Yeah, I didn't like them. Didn't do anything for me. I never saw anyone buying them. They had the little try me station. It's like it's like a game. You hop around
from that Lilo and Stitch. Right. It's a game.
Yeah.
So a lot of other podcasts, a lot of other content creators are saying, is this just going to be a fad? That maybe they're just kind of dabbling, and then in 2 years, if it doesn't succeed, they'll just slowly retire it. The buy-in for a lot of these sets, the buy-in for even it's geared towards kids, but the buy-in for a lot of these sets, the minimum I think starts at like $70. These aren't cheap,
75 to 100, and you don't get a ton of like build. It's not like a fun build. It's very, very minimal. It's all in the brick.
Where does that Cantina set fall in then?
I don't know. I don't think it's.
They
like
showed that off.
They had it. You get 2 Biths playing their jizz, and then
they had Vader. I think they had an example of Vader in the middle.
Yeah.
And then R2, they were talking about how R2 was the design for him. He was completely redesigned, and the most exciting thing about R2-D2 was that they allowed for he can rotate his dome now. There's a
that's new.
That's the most exciting thing that came out of this from the Lego collector and the Lego enthusiast point of view is that the R2-D2 dome can now swivel.
That is really funny that the Lego people included something in here that means like the Lego diehards have to get this set. Like they have to have that. They do that a lot though. They have like that Death Star set and they put in like a figure that's like fan demanded, and it's like, all right, well, pay $1,000 for the Death Star set, and then you can get your one minifigure.
Get your naked stormtrooper.
The jacuzzi bath one. Yeah, I think that's the one that everybody wants. Yeah.
Right.
I can't believe in all this time they've never updated the body on the minifigure. They never gave them like ball jointed arms or something. Like, I guess it's just why bother.
The biggest update they ever had was a flesh tone to go from the yellow to the flesh tone.
Yellow, yeah.
Right. That was
sick. It's just a weird world. I don't know what Lego people's opinions are on that. But also, it's great that there are Lego people. But, like, at the end of the day, you don't matter. Like, kids got to buy this stuff. You matter the least of anybody. So this little kid over here who just, like, got his first allowance that can maybe buy a Lego. Like, that's the only person that matters in the world for Lego. They got to create new fans. They're not going to make you those flowers or whatever they make. All these weird sets they have. We talked last week about that.
If I want Lego flowers, I'll just go to the Dollar Tree and get their flowers.
That's right. I just go to Dollar Tree. I think Five Below has them too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not for me. I like a good Lego minifigure, but I don't know. Here's a video of the.
This one so much they had a mock-up of the X-wing at the Sphere in Las Vegas.
Oh yes,
that was interesting to see. How distracting is that Sphere? That they're just projecting all of this stuff, and like you're driving by, and you're like, "What the hell's going on there?"
I don't think you actually. It's not on the Strip. It's like real far away, so it's not like not like you would just be driving by it, and then you'd be like,
road. It's not on an interstate where you're like, "What the?" Because that was my biggest worry. They were showing this off,
contained.
and I'm like, oh man.
No, yeah.
So they must treat it like a stadium where it's like there's parking all around
Exactly.
it.
Okay. Because it is. That's exactly what it is. The big movie theater. It's not even that big. I mean, how many seats? I mean, no, it is. It is very big. Yeah. Forget that. It's huge. You can see it from far away, but it's not. It wasn't, as far as from what I saw, it was not distracting. Because there's like stuff in the way too. Like to get an unobstructed view would be difficult.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll see how this does with Lego. You know, somebody was theorizing that this was not the intended rollout, that they wanted to have more of like an AI component where it's like you build your own things, and like this was like the safest thing they could do and still use this technology that they've invested in instead of just scrapping it entirely. They were like, let's just do something and then put it into Star Wars so at least it'll sell. But we'll see. I don't know. Not for 70. That's the thing. I was like, I'd like to get one of these. I'm not going to pay $75 to try this out. That's too much. It's a lot. Are you kidding me?
It's a big ass.
Unless I find it at the bin store, it ain't happening.
Oh, there you go. You'd get it.
Yeah.
There'd be no smart brick.
Yeah, I know that they take that out. I see a lot of Lego, or I see people walking out with them by the time I get there. Someone had the Gizmo Lego set in their cart, and I was like, I don't know, I might have risked it for $20. I don't know how much that costs. Probably like $100 or something.
I keep telling you, you need to go into the Target of yours or whichever one you think is doing it, and just step on a couple boxes. Yeah,
just crushed it.
Slip.
Well, what I'll do is I'll
damage it and then throw an air tag in it and see where it goes.
I do want to do the AirTag part. How much do those cost? What's my investment in that?
Probably $20
per AirTag.
Yeah,
that's too much. Maybe I can find the AirTags at the bin store, and then I'll do it.
Maybe
then I'll do it.
There you go.
But yeah, I do want to see. I would love to see the trajectory, the roadmap of where these things go. And it's like, oh, it went to a different bin store. I need to find this other bin store. But I've been happy. I've been happy with my hometown bin store. You're lucky. So I'm not.
Yeah, but you've made a friend. Your world is closing a little bit now.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
You've got
like on Instagram
with another buddy. Another buddy goes to the same bin store.
Let me tell you something. On eBay, I have a ton of stuff listed, and it's been there for years. And things will dribble out. People will buy stuff. This weekend, someone bought the NECA Shredder Splinter movie set that I had on there, and I went to print out the shipping label. Guy lives in my effing town. He lives in my town. I'm like, this is weird. I don't know that I like this, but it's like he doesn't. I don't think he knows. I don't think he would know who I am in terms of this show. He just knows I'm this person on. My username is not the Reluctant Adult Podcast on eBay. So
yeah,
I don't know. I should put a little something in there and be like, I know where you. Or I guess he'll see the return address. Although I don't know. When I get stuff, I don't even look at that. I'm just like, is my name on it? Rip it open. Rip. My son, my youngest son, he is big into Spidey and His Amazing Friends, which is fine. It's Spider-Man characters reimagined as children. Most of them are children. I think the Hulk is an adult. I think the Hulk is an adult. Everyone else seems to be child.
Iron Man's an adult too. Okay,
this is weird because in Spidey, Iron Man is an adult, but then Iron Man has his own show, Iron Man and his Fantastic Friends or something, Invincible Friends.
Okay. Yeah.
And he is a child, and there are two other Iron Men. There's like Hulk Iron Man, and then like another, like a female character. They all have suits, and he's a child. So I don't know. It's very weird.
But yes,
Iron Man was an adult at one point. So they are adding a new character to the show, and his name is Symbi, and he's Venom. He's a child version of Venom. Okay. Baby Venom.
They let the characters in that show, the bad guys, the villains, they get off way too easy. I know. We went through the phase with Spidey and His Amazing Friends in the house. Got a couple of the toys, like before they went to the Dino Land or wherever they are now, but it just you just get, I think it's like 2 or 3 bad guys, and then It's the Lady Dr. Octopus.
Lady Dr. Octopus. There's
Electro is there.
But it's a girl. But it's not Electra.
Is it a girl?
It's still Electro. It is a girl.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of girl characters. And there's Black Cat. Gobby, Green Goblin, is like I think he's like the main guy. They're always fighting him.
Right.
Then
MODOK. No, not MODOK. Who else? Wait, they have MODOK?
No, they have like the Nazi scientist robot.
Yeah, they have him. Yeah, he's there.
Because then in the Iron Man one, they have Ultron. I'm like, how? This is not appropriate for children. Like, I hope they don't go like search these characters out. Like, wait a minute. Yeah. So now we got Venom. And maybe he'll eat Spider-Man's brains. See what's going to happen there. A very special Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Venom eats Peter Parker's brains. But it's harmless. It's fine. It's a good introduction to the Marvel universe. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I'll support that. Good stuff.
The intro song is performed by the lead singer of Fall Out Boy.
It's got good music. I do. It definitely gets stuck in my head.
The best is I don't know why I'm blanking on the gentleman's name who is the frontman for Fall Out Boy, but he performs the song.
Fall Out Boy
his
lead singer. Patrick.
Thank you.
Duff? I don't know. Dump? Stump. Patrick Stump.
Oh, yes, Patrick Stump.
Never heard those two words together before.
He'll perform it for the crowd at a Fall Out Boy show, and
that's fun.
The reactions.
Lots of moms and dads at that show now. We all grew up with that band. It's not like kids today are not listening to Fall Out. That's fun. I do appreciate that. So we started the show talking about Heated Rivalry, which, if you're not familiar, is this very popular show on HBO right now. It's based on a book series about two professional hockey players who are gay, and they are in a gay relationship, and it's very popular. That's all you need to know. So, somewhat related to that, McFarlane is putting out NHL mascot vinyl figures. So these are non-articulated, but they're 8 inches tall, and these are the mascots for these NHL teams. So in the show,
this was AI. Is this not AI?
It does look like AI. It's not AI. These are legit. I mean, this is what he solicited. This is what he solicited.
I thought you were making something. I thought this was first off, I thought this was Collegiate Legends at first. I was like, oh, what are they doing? They're finally doing mascots.
I do want to talk about that.
So I had no context at all.
Here's Grimmy or whatever his name. Grizzly was his name.
Grobby? I don't know. Grok?
Grobby? Well,
is that Grimmy? Cobra Commander? I don't know. God damn it!
Wow, it really does look like that Cobra head.
It looks like the Cobra head from his Chariot.
That's wild. Holy shit. That's crazy. No, but these are legit. This one is not legit. I did make this. So in this show, Heated Rivalry, the teams are Boston and Montreal, but they're not Boston Bruins and Montreal, whatever these guys are.
You should be hugging a different part of that bear's body.
Well, I wanted it to make the image. I wasn't able to use Grok anymore because Grok went paid only. So I had to use ChatGPT to make this. But I just wanted to put them together. This will be a special pack of two friends. Conveniently, one is a bear, so that works out fine. Anyway, well, you mentioned AI, so I want to talk a little bit about Todd McFarlane. Let me see where am I going. Okay, McFarlane, this is his last year, and he like Playmates decided to turn on the heat this year. So he put up these new solicitations for an elongated man in their DC Classics line, and he posted these photos, and I saw them, and I was like, "This is Conan O'Brien."
You sent it to me with no context, and I said, "That's Conan O'Brien." Yeah.
That's Conan O'Brien.
The immediate reaction.
It just is. It just is. There's no two ways about it. So I was like, "This is fantastic. I'm going to buy this figure and put that head on the suited body, like from Two-Face or whoever I have." But then I was like, "I can't wait. I need to see what this looks like now." So I threw it into AI, and I was like, "Give him a suit." And here it is. This is perfect. Look at that. Look at that. That is Conan O'Brien. So I posted this on the Instagram with no context, or just being like, McFarlane was doing great. Too bad that he's losing the license. Like, now that Mattel has Ninja Turtles, maybe they can let him have DC a little longer. A little sneak in there. Anyway, people love this. They're like, who is this? Because I never said this was Conan. I just presented this as a photo. And they were like, that's Conan O'Brien. And I was like, yeah, absolutely it is. So it just shows that this head is Conan O'Brien. If you looked really closely, one of the images I left, like the letters are messed up over on the side. Like I didn't fix that.
Right.
If you could tell it was AI, I wanted you to tell it was AI. But 99% of the people just took it face value, which is not good. But anyways, then I was like, well, what else can we do with this? So I was like, well, put him in a bikini. So here's the Conan action figure, and it still looks pretty good. Like got all the cut lines in there, like that. Yeah. This could be a toy that gets released. So I was obviously hoping Conan would see this and comment. He did not, but that's okay. He's going through a lot right now. But that was fun. That was my big.
Did you pre-order yours
this week? No, of course not.
Oh,
of course not.
Do you expect to
Waiting
find
for the bin store. We talking about
store.
Pre-order? Get out.
Waiting on the bins.
Someone will make a mold of the head, and it'll cost less than buying the actual figure. Yeah. We didn't have any new reviews this week on Apple Podcasts. We had some very nice comments on YouTube. Maybe I need to start clipping those. We can say everyone is just like, "You guys are the best," you know.
Oh, good.
Other things.
That's what
like
I need.
Someone's Ross got some new Jurassic World Rebirth toys. This is like, you saw that movie, right? Rebirth?
I saw that movie. Yeah. Did you see that movie?
This is like the boyfriend. I saw that. I've seen it twice. Oh,
really?
Now. This is like the boyfriend character that's like taking a leak while
it doesn't look like the boyfriend character. Yeah.
I think it is him though.
It's not the dad?
No, because they already made the dad. He came on like it does look like him. He's like a younger
I can't tell. There's a glare. No, that's fine.
I think it is.
Trust you.
It might not be. If it's not, who cares? It literally doesn't matter. I'm not going to buy it. Then the other one is Duncan, who was like the captain, like the other main guy opposite Scarlet. Sure. And he comes with one of the feathery velociraptors. So
these are the ones. These are the ones that you need to find. These are the ones that are going to be.
Yes, I know.
Second series.
I know.
Gotta track those down.
So,
where were these?
I'm
Ross?
buying them. Ross, yeah. Someone found them at Ross.
Buy them and sit on them. Even though that movie was lackluster.
Yeah, it really just did nothing, and it kind of did harm because it
killed all the dinosaurs.
It really pigeonholes future installments by saying that the dinosaurs are dead and like all this stuff. So I don't know what they're playing.
Died in the streets. I don't know.
Poor Billy. That was sad.
It was. Get out of the way. Can't you see there's a dinosaur dying in the streets? Ooh.
They spray painted him.
Oh, did they? No respect.
Yeah, he had like spray paint on him. Someone tagged him.
Oh.
Which I think that's rude. Please don't tag the dinosaurs. That pink Iron Man that we talked about a few weeks ago, that's like...
Yes.
Was it
I Love You 3000? Yes.
Yeah. You know, obviously the idea is it's for Valentine's Day, but then it's like, it's a pre-order that's not scheduled to ship until April. So it's just like right off the bat, this is terrible. But Hasbro has they've been doing this thing where they set the pre-order date for further out, and then it ends up shipping early. So, you know, it might get here, but it doesn't seem like it's going to matter because not many people have bought it. So much so that they actually dropped the price down a little bit on a pre-order, which is kind of unheard of. So I think that's indicative of it not doing super well. I can't imagine too many people are like, yeah, $35 pink Iron Man. Sign me up for that. Need that. But, you know, you got to try things. They did pink Ewok.
Pink Ewok,
just
he's
the whole
doing
theme.
Better. He's doing better.
He's doing better because that's a fun thing. I could imagine a pink Ewok
with wings.
I don't need pink Iron Man.
A little Cupid's arrow.
Wings, that goes a little too far, I think. They should have made them look like they're made out of sticks or something, so at least it's themed correctly.
He has his little glider. Yes.
Yeah, it should be like the little glider.
Cute.
Anything else happen this week? I feel like it was a pretty light week in terms of actual
It was a very light week. What the heck did I do? Did I do anything? Oh.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
And I sent you photos. I don't have them. I don't have anything at the ready. I went antiquing. I found that Teddy Ruxpin promo from
that's
Wendy's.
Right. Yes.
That was
okay.
a fun
So
little find.
you sent me this picture of this like flocked Teddy Ruxpin, but like I didn't think the face looked like Teddy Ruxpin. Is it like a different version? Was there only that one? Like, is it based on something?
That's from the
like how the
TV
Care
show.
Bears were on greeting card, but it was but it was still like it still looked like Teddy Ruxpin. Like it looked like the toy, didn't it? Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, you sent me this photo of this
86.
little articulated
character. Yeah.
And then you said that this was from Wendy's. They did a promotion back in the day.
They did.
It was like one of the best ones ever.
It really was. They had a full lineup of the world of Teddy Ruxpin.
Now, I saw that
they were all flocked. They had
a bunch of
Grubby.
Wendy's.
No.
Teddy Ruxpin. Let's see. Wendy's Teddy Ruxpin. Oh yeah. See, I don't think that there's something weird about the face, but maybe the cartoon did look different.
Yeah.
And then it has like the old guy. Who's this guy? Wooly What's It?
Wooly What's It? The big
this
purple
guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had the old guy, Newton. I remember that one.
Grubby is there. There's a fob.
Grubby is great. I was like Grubby.
Grubby is great. But
I know they tried to bring. Oh, they're trying to bring it back again. Like The Rock is producing it, right? New Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
You could be on Broadway like Paddington.
That's a good idea. They should do it live action and just have a little person in a suit and not even like do any special effects or anything.
Yeah.
1987. These are from. Damn.
Yeah, they were great. This is much better.
The
You sent me a photo of that stupid little bottle cap Disney World celebration
Yes. Oh my God.
thing, and it's like
They're such trash.
That's a
They're
toy.
trash.
Oh my God! And then I'm here with my articulated Teddy Ruxpin figure. And it's like
Flocked.
That's what I'm used to. Flocked.
It's a legit toy. Like I could buy it. I remember like when Little Mermaid came out, and I was like, "Oh, I want to buy these toys," but they didn't really have any. And then we went to McDonald's, and they had like these figural toys, and I was like, "This is fine. This fills that hole, that gap."
Prince Eric in a goddamn boat. I could go play with them in the tub, and that was the best part. They were tub toys too. You could go in the tub and play with those damn things. That was fun. Elevated it.
I mean, you can play with any toys in the tub if you're if you're desperate enough.
Sometimes
Not
my son's
little
desperate enough.
My Little Toaster, is that what it is? Is that what it's called? My Little Toaster?
Brave little toaster.
Don't play with him in the tub.
Toaster.
He's not meant to be played with.
I sent you also a bag of those things called Space Snicks. I've seen them, but I've never the Space Snicks.
I see them. I didn't know that's what they were called.
That's what they're called. They were like definitely like Smurf style, but those were all from McDonald's. Those were all McDonald's premiums. They have the M logo and everything on them.
Oh, were they?
And it was like a long. Snicks? It was like a long Snicks. SNIKS.
Like the Saturday night Nickelodeon programming block. Snick.
Yeah.
Snick. I don't know. I don't see them. I googled it or eBayed it. I don't see them. Am I spelling it wrong? SNIKS?
Yeah.
Space Snicks?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
okay.
odd.
I don't like them anyways. I don't like them. Oh, here's one. Oh, yeah. Oh, Astro Snicks.
Astro Snicks?
Astro Snicks. Well, at least that's what this is saying. I do like Space Snicks better, too. Yeah, Astro Snicks brings them all up. Yeah, there's little PVC guys.
Yeah, it was like a long-running McDonald's promotion.
Here's a yellow one. Yellow Collectors Club. What?
Yellow
Collectors Club 2000. Oh, they made like new ones.
Oh.
They look like the devil because they got red clothing and then yellow. And here's like a giraffe-looking one. What is this? Yeah. Oh, he's supposed to be a dragon.
No,
he's got a little like bump.
Old green-faced ones. I just found those. Nice antique shopping. It's always fun. Like you said, it's like going to the bin store. You don't know what you're gonna find. You might find nothing.
You probably will find nothing, but maybe you'll find some snicks. The downfall of fast food premiums needs to be studied because it's just like trash today. It's like, is there ever anything? Is there like, I know they do like Pokemon cards, but that doesn't really count. Is there like any toys that like, well, you know who did good? The Steak and Shake. They did like the Ghostbusters. Those are pretty good. They did the mini brands. Those were good. Okay. So there are some, but man, few and far between. McDonald's, have they had any good ones? They did like the shoes. They had like sneakers. I thought there was something.
Yeah, but like in terms of like character lines, it's just you know, where they're like actual figures. I mean, the highlight was the Batman animated series. And the Spider-Man figure, the Spider-Man the animated series too was very good.
You had
in the 90s.
Like just an actual little figure, and he had Peter Parker, and his face would flip.
Right.
Or maybe his face wouldn't flip. It was like half and half.
No, he'd have a human face, and then it would flip, and then it would be half and half.
Oh, it would flip. Okay, like the Power Rangers flip heads. They would flip.
Right.
Yeah.
You just flip the arm.
In a McDonald's toy, you can't even get that on the shelf at Target these days.
No. But yeah, no, it's definitely. I mean, I won't even buy the kids a Happy Meal these days. They get the $5 meal deal. It's like I don't want to deal with the toy.
It's so little. The food is.
And it's not even so much that like I don't want to deal with the toy. It's like I don't want to deal with the disappointment that my kids have in the toy, and then have to pick whatever they think is a toy from the backseat of the car because they're like it's not good enough for them to bring into the house. That it's just like trash.
It's
to be left.
Trash.
That's how you
to the trash.
That's how you gauge how well the toy is in the eyes of the kid is if it comes into the house. Like if it completes its journey
didn't even make
from
it
the drive-through to your
car.
door. If it doesn't make its way out of the car, then it's garbage.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah.
Even if it makes it in here, I have this little bin on top of the refrigerator, and it's like as soon as they stop playing with it or they like leave it for like a day, it's like the next day I'm putting it in there, and then once a year or whenever it gets full I'll empty it out and see if there's anything worth keeping, and usually not.
Is this just for McDonald's toys or is it for like all toys?
No, it's pretty much everything. It's like not
wow.
like big toys because it's just a little like any little thing they like get stuff from like the book fair or whatever, or like the treasure box, like any little bit and piece. But not like real toys or anything. Not like that ambulance is not going to end up in there. I'm taking that as soon as he's done with it.
It's your own little.
You have
a little bin store on top of your refrigerator.
I do. I have my own. I want Mini Brand's bin store.
Oh,
just little tables filled. That's such a good idea for the Mini Brands because they're all just random things.
Right.
Oh, Bluey. He's still there. Nobody wants him. Just throw him out or her out. Come on. Yeah, this week a lot of that Batmobile, less plush. Last week was really heavy with the plush. This week not as much, but it was.
Just keep an eye out for any G.I. Joe for me.
Well, I gotta go. I'm not gonna get it for $20 unless it's like a big set because they had another Law and Order, but it's $20. You can get it from that. You can get it from the Target's.
I already bought it. Yeah, no, I got it from. it from that. I got the last one. But yeah, no, $15 is my buy-in. Wow. I did. Yeah, $15 is my buy-in for classified figures. So if you see any on a $15 day,
all right,
it's fair game.
I'm gonna go again on Wednesday, and Wednesday is like 7 or like under 10.
Okay,
under 10 because tomorrow is
fun
15.
to go.
It's just fun.
It's tomorrow's Sunday.
I like it. Tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah.
Okay.
Saturday is the most expensive start day. You got anything else for us this week?
No, I can't think of anything.
No.
I've been working on cleaning up the basement.
Oh yeah,
I've made quite some progress. It's livable again. It's just stuff needs to get put away. So the room tour might be coming, and then I'm so toted out. It's like the last 5 years have been tough. I think that's
just in general.
Yeah, I think that's where it's been. I think in terms of like storing and like procuring stuff, it's just amassed without me paying attention to really like what's been coming into the house and then looking at it, it's like,
they gotta do
this
an
is way too
inventory
much.
check.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna not buy something? What is the option? Leave it? No.
Right.
What if it's worth $1 million later?
It's not
I'd be
gonna
like,
be there.
the one thing I should have bought. It's like how I didn't keep those Super 7 boxes. God damn it. Come on. I saw someone post today, Lowe's sells a divider, this plastic divider that creates 6 chambers within the tote, which would be great because then I could, like, if I have a lot of toys from different series, I could divvy them up to be even more organized.
Ooh.
Because I've been getting the half-size totes that they have at Costco, so it's really good for one set. Like I'll put all the movie Marvel Legends in there, and then all the comic one goes in a different one, so it's very organized. So I got those display stands, so I can put those together, and then I can list them as a complete loose mint action figure. I get high value.
I bought a tote, not a large tote, but a mid-sized tote. And this was odd because at Walmart, buying it, I bought it for my daughter's got these new toys called Mama Surprise. They're made by Zuru, and you get a little puppy house, and then you open the door, and a puppy falls from the roof, the ceiling of the house, and it's kind of like Puppy Surprise. So it has above it in the roof. There's a revolving chamber, and it's got the little figures in it. And every time you open the door, a new puppy shows up, and you can get 4, 5, or 6 puppies. Woo. So that's the gimmick with those. But she needed something to store them in. I'm getting the tote, and I rather than put anything else in a carriage, I'm just carrying what I'm buying in the tote. And then I take it out, and I'm going to use the tote as the bag. But as I'm scanning the tote, I look at the label. And on the back end of the label is a security tag. And I was like, that's really wild that there was a security tag in the tote, like a metallic, one of those reader tags. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just surprised me that it was there.
Some of the lids I have for the Costco totes, because they're stacked, the lids are getting crushed and they don't clip tight anymore. I kind of want to take more lids when I buy more bins. I want to take more lids than I buy bins. Do you think they would count the lids and be like, "Oh, you've stolen these lids," or don't forget the lids? That's a thing.
When I was accosted,
yeah.
At the bottom of my receipt, he definitely counted bins and lids.
Counted the lids. Oh, all right. Well, never mind.
Who's checking receipts? Where are they checking?
The Costco people. Have you been to a Costco before? They check everyone on the way out. They have to literally check all the items.
The bin
store checked us today.
Oh wow.
The bin store, they count, and they don't scan it. They just count how many things are in your cart. So the guy's like 1, 2, all right, good to go. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Didn't see you last week. We just started now. Are people stealing from the bin store? Good Lord. That's what it's come to. I had my kid brought in this little rubber duck when we went in, so I put it in my pocket so they're not is that the third item? I was I'm not paying $20 for a rubber duck.
Oh,
I already get out of here.
I have such bad memories of accidentally
here.
bringing something into a store and then having to pay for it. Oh my god.
You paid for it even though you brought it in?
So this is going all the way back to 1990. And I was on summer vacation. I think my brother had just been born. Dick Tracy was big. It was in the theaters.
Yeah,
and they were the Playmates action figures, but then there was also, if you went into a little mom and pop or a Hallmark store, they had the PVC figures, which were about 2.5 inches.
Okay. Yeah.
So I had 2 of them, and I had Dick Tracy and I had Flat Top, because Flat Top was the coolest character, in my opinion. I loved the William Forsythe Flat Top figure. So I had those 2 figures, and I'm with my aunt, and I walk into this little mom and pop with the figures, and of course, there's no cameras around or anything like that. I'm looking to get 2 more, and my aunt goes, "Yeah, you can buy 2 more," and the woman goes, "I didn't see you come in. He has 4 there." And she goes, "No, he already had those. He walked in with them."
Right. Right.
And
check the tape.
Right? Well, there was no tape.
There was no tape back then.
Yeah. This is like one of those situations where on the counter there was like a carousel of these PVC figures. And I was like, I was going to get Itchy, and I was going to get, I think, another Dick Tracy. Different sculpted Dick Tracy. Maybe he was looking at his watch. And I ended up she ended up having to pay for my figures that I already owned, which sucked. And then I didn't get anything new. I didn't get new figures.
I can't believe that.
I'm telling you.
Unbelievable.
This happened. Craziest event in my life. So much so. I mean, I'm 7 years old at the time when that movie came out, and I still remember it.
Yeah. That's
happening.
Wild.
Going into that store and the woman accusing me of stealing when I just walked in with them. So to this day, I will never let my children bring anything into a store from the car. Unless it's trash.
That's good advice. But now, like, there's no way they're gonna.
Well, now they can't approach you and say, "Oh yeah, no, they can't." But like back then, it was like, "Oh my gosh, the 75-year-old woman behind the counter accusing me of accusing the poor 7-year-old of stealing Dick Tracy PVC figures just because she didn't see me walk in with them." It was nuts. It really was.
If you were there with your mom, there's no way. First of all, that lady's not alive anymore. If you're there with your mom,
that's true. Right? No,
don't say that about my sweet angel child.
The place would be burned to the ground.
I can't believe she paid. Oh my god!
Yeah, she had to pay for the two that I already owned.
What was this? What was the name of the store?
I don't. It was basically like one of like an old card shop. Like a Hallmark store.
Was it in the plaza where we were? Or
no, this was. So I would vacation. Like I would do 2 weeks, or it might have even been longer. So like, I was old enough to be like babysat, and I had my younger sister and my brother, who would have been a newborn at the time, and my aunt ran or operated like a day camp in the summertime. So I was shuffled off over to Marblehead, so I was away. Like I was on like a little vacation.
Okay.
And this would have been me at like first grade. Yeah, it would be me in first grade. And I was just there.
You need to find the store. You need to do like a walkthrough. Like this is where it happens. It'll come rushing back to you if you drive around. You're like, this is it. We did relive this. This is like trauma. This is your life trauma.
No, it was.
You need to,
yeah, exactly.
Clearly, you didn't forget this. It's seared in your memory banks.
It was enough for me to be like, I'll never do that ever again, or ever allow. And
it's not like you stole.
No, I just walked in with my toys that I had.
You just were appreciating your toy. Like that could have gone really wrong, where you're like, I'm never buying a toy again. Could you imagine? She ruined your.
That's the trajectory.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I wonder what the version of you would be without this situation. I wonder you just be like bringing shit everywhere. Bringing my toys everywhere. Oh. Well, that's really sad.
Yeah, it was sad. I didn't get the other two figures that I wanted. I never got them.
Did you ever get them? You never got them? Damn.
No, I just got the Dick Tracy and the flat top.
Dick Tracy. Wow. That movie ended up not being as popular as they thought it was going to be. So
it's a great movie, though. It's a lot of fun.
Is it? I've never seen it. It's
you have to really appreciate it. The cinematography, the matte paintings that they utilized for the backgrounds. It's a beautiful film. It's shot very well. It's very good.
They thought it was going to be the next Batman, though.
Oh, they really did.
They were all in. A lot. And then people were
I loved the whole idea of that watch, but we already have like Apple Watches now, so I guess it kind of came true.
But it doesn't have the big antenna. That would be cool. Stick a big antenna on there, spin around.
What?
Doesn't it have like a big antenna that comes out of it?
No.
I'm thinking of Inspector Gadget.
You must be.
Might be.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I just assume that all special watches have like a big antenna that comes out. That's how it works. No. What was special about the watch? What did it look like?
It was just like a nice, like sleek, silver-faced watch with a speaker and then like a light effect on the top.
Oh, it had the speaker. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you can just make an Apple Watch that looks like that then.
Right.
I think they should do a new movie that's Dick Tracy and Inspector Gadget. I think that would really work. That would work well.
Mm-hmm.
They play well together. Oh, I see it. It's very classy. That's a very classy watch.
Elegant
all
watch.
Right. Good enough. Good enough for government work. All right, Bill. Anything else this big week?
No, I told my trauma story. That was good.
That's true. You got some trauma out.
Yeah.
This is the part of the show where we expose our childhood trauma. I think people appreciate that. I'm sure if you'd like to share your own
the real life
trauma,
the real
toy
life
related.
story.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Can you paint you in a little, see who Bill is. Yeah, if you'd like to share your own childhood, it's got to be toy related though.
Yeah,
got to be toy related. We got to keep it on topic. Send those in.
It's got to be PG too.
Nothing too crazy. Listen,
no.
Nothing too crazy. Just
no.
on par with what Bill said. If that happened to you, that's fine. We have some more. Now I'll think this week any toy traumas. I'll save it for next week. Oh, look,
there you go.
Cliffhanger. Stay tuned.
Ooh.
All right, Bill. All right, everybody. Well, you know what we say. We don't want to grow up, but we already did. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye, everyone.